My name is JP Wiki, and today we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about PSE Bursts. So there's not a lot of information out there about PSE Bursts, so I'm going to try to avoid any of the rumors or hearsay. So let's just jump into it. So a PSE, or photon sensitive effect, is a system in PSO2 that basically revolves around killing enemies in missions. So there's two things to know about the PSE system. One, that there is no surefire way to guarantee a PSE burst. And two, there are ways to tell when you're going to get a PSE burst. So first, let's start with some basic information on how PSE works in the first place. One way of knowing that you got a PSE effect is when an enemy is killed and a pillar of light leaves their body. PSE effects come in a variety of forms, such as attack up, rare enemy up, PP recovery up, and critical up. Now, any of those effects can go up to a maximum of level 8. Now, getting multiple of these effects to level 8 at the same time will initiate a cross burst. One cool thing to note that if you get a cross burst, you will also then get a one more chance at the end of that cross burst. Getting a one more chance or cross burst will extend the timer by a minute. In fact, that's probably the only way to extend the timer as well, other than just random timer extensions when killing enemies. So if you're curious if there's anything that actually increases the chance of getting a PSE effect, there is. The only thing that increases the chances of getting a PSE effect is a weather effect, such as when you're in the forest and it starts raining. One thing to keep in mind that going into a new area will get rid of any of your PSE levels because they are tied to that specific area, not the mission. So most maps can have up to 4 PSEs, whereas Urgent Quest can have up to 5. So now that we got the basics out of the way, let me share with you guys some tips on how to maximize your PSE burst. So there are two photon burst effects that are absolutely amazing when it comes to PSE burst, and that's the Cetus Proi and the Ajax Nifta. So the Cetus Proi is one of the best because it not only has a fast charge rate, but it also increases the amount of PP that you recover. So the reason I enjoy the Ajax Nifta is because not only does it fire a projectile, but those projectiles will seek out targets. One other thing is that you want to limit the amount of areas in which an enemy could spawn. Now the reason for that is pretty simple. You don't want the enemies to be too spread apart because it stops you from killing them really quickly. And the entire point of a PSE burst or cross burst is to kill the enemies really quickly. So now the only other tip that I can give you is that using ranged attacks, especially when you're in a party with forces and rangers, is probably your way to go. So if you're a hunter, using something like Sonic Arrow would probably be your best bet. The reason being because a lot of the times your Techer or your rangers will wind up killing the enemies before you. So if you're able to use any ranged attacks, which then also limit movement, it's even better. That way the enemies don't spawn too far apart or you disrupt any of the spawns at all. Ultimately, there's no real way to control a PSE burst or a PSE chance or anything of the sort. The only control you have during a situation like this is where the enemy spawn. So stick close together, find a corner, and that's really it. So I'll leave a link down in the description below that'll direct you to the Japanese Wikipedia page where you can find all of the PSE effects and their maximum values. And that's pretty much it. That's really all there is to know. If this video helped you at all, please do me a favor, like and comment. I want to know if this video helped you in any sort of way. And if it didn't help you, do me a favor, leave a comment as well. I want to be able to improve and I want to be able to help more players understand the game. So what do you think I should improve, if anything? So thank you again. Thank you for your feedback as well, and thank you for liking these videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, stay beautiful. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.